Boom, boom. It is a Gilmour 3000. No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? I'm feeling really excited for this gardening season, and I have something to show you. The automatic watering system with a couple fancy settings. I've already programmed the times, and now in the garden I have a clock out here. It's official, guys. I have a clock in the garden. Anyway, so it's our time, 9:53 a.m. But it has a left and right setting for two different hoses, two different, do you mind? I'm trying to talk here. It has two different settings for two different systems, I guess, or two different, I'm just going to call them systems, because then you have the left system and the right system. So anyway, you can set your start time and how long you want to go and how often. So I'm thinking every other day, 30 minutes twice a day is what I'm thinking so far, but we'll see. That way everything's getting watered every other day for an hour. On one day for an hour, the left side will be done on the right side, and the other day for an hour. Just so everything gets enough water. That was one of my biggest problems last year, is I neglected to water. I hated hauling this hose around. It is a thick hose, and it's good, but it's a really thick hose. And also, it's only that long, which is not very long, and I need it longer. I can't reach things clear over there. I can't reach things clear over there. And the soaker hoses did help, and hopefully this system that I have going for this garden will be good, because this hose actually goes all the way through this. This is a 50-foot hose connected to a 50-foot hose. Maybe this one's 25. It doesn't look that long, but this one I think is a 50-foot hose, because it goes, there's a connector. It goes right here underneath this and connects up to this side, and then it goes down the lane here. That's a different soaker hose hanging over the fence, but it goes all the way down here where the peony used to be. The peony, however you pronounce that. I can never pronounce it. But anyway, goes clear to here. And then last summer I had a separate soaker hose kind of going around this side that hopped over down underneath the stuff again into this bed and then into that one, but it broke halfway through the season right over there by the corn. And then I had no more soaker hoses over here, so I couldn't water it and everything died. Everything on the side got neglected. The corn didn't make it, and the green beans also. It's a long hose. Didn't get enough water because it wasn't watering enough. Tons of issues. This garden did really good all the time because it was a straight shot from there to there with a 10-foot or maybe just 25-foot soaker hose to here. I would bring it from over here to here. You know, the left side was always easier. This mid garden, I didn't have enough hose in here, but hopefully this system I have with the shape, hopefully it does better this year. But anyway, I needed to fix my watering system, so hopefully this year can be the year. I can try and play with this a little bit. I still don't really know how to do it. So it's off right now. I could turn it to run, but it doesn't have anything set. So if I go clock set, it already has the time. Let's switch to how often. Okay, so every other day, that's 48 hours. That's on the left side though. Okay. Oh, that makes it simple. So whenever I did the time, it started at noon, and I had to hit the minus button to go down to 9:10, and I had to hit that many times. Okay, that makes it so much easier. So every 2 days on the left side, right? Every 2 days, every 1 day. No, every 2 days. There's a slug right here. Oh, that did not go very far. Anyway, so yes, every 2 days. For how long? Every 2 days for, actually let's go an hour, because if it's just gonna do that, then, oh wait, or 45 minutes. We'll start with 45 minutes and we'll see. So the left side every 2 days for 45 minutes. At what time? 5 a.m. Oh my gosh, how about 6 a.m.? See what I mean? Now I have to press it that many times to get it. 5 is a good time. You want to be watering earlier in the mornings anyway, or late in the evenings, but that's fine. Maybe 6:30. I want to be able to come out and catch it once in a while. There we go. Okay, so every 2 days for 45 minutes at 6:30 a.m. So let's go to, and now we're on the right side. Every 2 days for 45 minutes. We'll get there one day, kids. Okay, 45 minutes at 6:30 a.m. Well, I wonder if it's going to try to do them at the same time or if it's going to do like one every other day. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is awesome. We'll turn it off. 10 a.m. Okay. So what if we hit run? Next start time 6:30 a.m. Oh, it knows. I guess that's it. And push that little button to reset it. Or is that the reset button? I don't know what that button does. I don't want to push it. I have the instructions inside the house, but anyway. So this thing is programmed. We're going to turn it off for now because there's not enough stuff in the ground. And I guess we could have just programmed the one side because the other side of the garden isn't planted quite yet. But we could just leave it undone, I think. So it doesn't water it. I don't know. We'll see. It is programmed though. I like it. This was $60 at Ace Hardware. And, or maybe it's Buy Mart. One of those two stores. But anyway, this thing is going to be a game changer this year. I've seen a couple where it hooks up to your phone. I think that's extreme. Also, we don't have really good internet that could probably reach out to the garden and then connect to my phone. That makes no sense. So, this is going to be better. And it's supposedly waterproof, rainproof. There's a battery pack in there. It's 2 AA batteries, I believe. But it tells you the battery percentage, so hopefully we'll keep an eye on that and then it won't run out. So anyway, that is programmed. How exciting. That's off for right now. But yeah, I don't need anything water right now because it's been raining way too much, and also I have this one currently going for the Snapdragons. I just come and twist the dial. I hope I can turn this off. Has the water hooked up to it. But anyway, this ran pretty great last night. I'm noticing with these Snapdragons is they pinched a couple of them, like this one and that one down at the end. I don't know if I could because it's so big, but at some point I could probably go back and pinch, you know, let's say this stalk, and then these 2 leaves that are starting right here would be their own separate stalks. So that's one way to do it, but it already has buds at the top. I don't want to let it be. It's so cute. I love this one. So I also got another soaker hose. I can't find any soaker hoses that were 10 feet. I don't know what has happened to them, if they just disappeared or what it is. So I found this one by Andrews. It's a flat one. You can spray in the air like in the picture, or you can lay it down and it can soak the ground. I'm going to be soaking the ground because putting it in the air doesn't really do much. But anyway, it's 30 feet and it was $7 for this one. It was on sale. And I really don't like these ones because the plastic, it's like this, so it's all bundled up, and so it has a really hard time laying out flat until it gets super hot out. So I'll be using the landscape staples to lay it down, but we'll see how this one goes. We'll test it. Never used this one before. I like the soaker hose. The garden in front of me doesn't have a soaker hose. I'm gonna have to look in the pump house because that's where I put all the soaker hoses. I wonder if I put it in there. Bought this 30-foot one for this section over here. Is this one goes to this bed along the fence, but there's nothing over here, so I'm going to try, and 30 feet may be enough. I have a 15-foot right there. That 15-foot hose that reaches from this hose to over there, and then I'll put the 30-foot one to go from this bed to that bed along the fence. So hopefully that'll be enough. The soaker hoses like to die in the sun. So anyway, make sure to replace your soaker hoses. So I found the other soaker hose in the pump house and also this thing. So we'll be cleaning this up and using it. Gotta be careful with these because sometimes bees can make nests in there. Whew. Anyway, this looks like a 50-foot one, so we'll see. And two different sets of ends, so I think these are my 10-foot hoses, but we'll see. Well, okay, here's one. That's way more than 10 feet. That's like 25 feet maybe. Okay. One. This is a 50-foot one right there. It's all bundled up, I can tell. So a 50-foot and a 25-foot. So maybe this one was from my onion bed right here. And then this one was from this one over here. I want to say a 50-foot one, or a 10-foot one didn't make it last year. I don't know which one that was. But my thought is, I thought this was a big 50-foot one, so I didn't know how I would work that. But maybe I could take the 50-foot one and run it through the pumpkin patch and then also the onion patch right here. I could span it between the two. So maybe I'll do that and then save this 25-foot hose one for maybe, I don't know, the cut flower garden or something. But we'll see. Oh, my lamps. Okay. Uh-oh. Timmy, no. Why'd you fall? So my thought is, maybe I can span these between the two different gardens here. There's a lot of thinking to be done. Okay, so my thought is that 50-foot one is going to take up that whole area. Last year that area did not get enough water, so I think I'm going to use the 50-foot hose for the pumpkin patch, and then this 25-foot hose is going to go back in this one. And then that should be enough anyway, so we'll see. Oh my god, I'll just kill all my freaking plants. So last year, I didn't know that these boxes existed, but 75 of these in each box for 10 bucks. Why didn't I know about this? I'm so mad because last year I kept buying packs of 10 for $5 a piece. And they weren't even stainless steel, like they've all rusted. I reused them, but they've all rusted. So anyway, I got smarter. Work smarter, not harder, kids. Anyway, so we got the big boxes. The big boy, because no. And then even if I need more, I'm going to go buy another box of these because I spent too much money on landscape staples last year. Need 10 more feet of soaker hose, 25 feet, whatever this is. I think it's 25 feet. It's pretty long. But another one to go right there, and then I think that'll be enough for this bed. And then over there, we'll just do, what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll run the end by the hose and run it just kind of like this one. That's all I can think of for today, guys. Thank you for joining me on setting that thing up. I'm glad we got the Gilmour Automatic Water System put together, so that'll make watering so much easier this year. I'm super excited about that, so hopefully it makes my job a little easier. See you guys in the next one.